Hey guys, so I try to stay positive on this channel as much as I can. I try to look at the upside of things, but this is just too much. Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. So what am I saying is too much? It's the community weeks as a whole. I have to be real with you guys. This has been a major disappointment. Obviously, I should wait until the end of community weeks. Maybe there's some other cool stuff that they're gonna do. There is some cool stuff that they are doing that I like. Overall, it hasn't lived up to what they did last year in the community weeks. And so last year we got to vote on a champion, right? Like we got to vote and we built one of the most impactful champions of the last year to be released into the game. Plain and simple. I mean, I think we all have kind of forgotten about him because his role has been figured out, right? But I'm talking about Wixwell. Stop right there. Click the link in the description right now to get a free legendary Elenaril and 3 free amazing epics as you level up. Here are the exact steps that you need to follow. Step 1, log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Here we go. You'll find Elenaril here, as well as Uugo at level 10, Tagoar at level 20, and Rector Drath at 30. Don't forget to use the promo code Supreme6 to get yourself the awesome Supreme Galek. This is an amazing account start in Raid. So click on my link right now and follow the steps. Wixwell, if you guys don't already know, Wixwell is a very, very good champion, and he completely changed the game when he came out last year during community weeks. Now, we voted on his kit. Ultimately, we voted on a 100% provoke on the A1 on a 2x hitter. That's very good. Giant shield with a decreased attack on the A2 that also extends buffs. Sorry, no, this is not a shield. It increases the value of shields. I apologize. And then we have the A2. This is the shield based on their defense with intercept as well. If you don't know how to use them, if you're new to the game and don't know how Wixwell works, you can basically build these infinity teams essentially that cannot die and will go to the turn limit on regular clan boss. Just as a quick example for you guys here, before Wixwell, I would maybe do 100 million on a good day in clan boss with my unkillable team, and now on Ultra Night, that's on Ultra Nightmare. On Ultra Nightmare, we've got 400k, 400 million, 396 million from me, and you know, just in the hundreds of millions here when it comes to Wixwell teams, including my free to play at 148, right? So Wixwell completely changed clan boss and had a major impact for quite a while in Hydra, eventually getting nerfed because there was a strategy that used his shield to great effect. When you talk about a champion that changed the game and redefined the meta of Demon Lord Clan Boss, now we go to a good champion, but not game breaking, not game changing, right? On their best day, the new fusion is a defensive based Thor, right? That's if, you know, there's been a few different videos about multipliers, so I'm not going to make too many assumptions there. I won't know until I have him myself. I don't think he's game breaking. He's not game changing. He's not doing anything crazy, and we didn't get to really vote. We didn't really get to have an impact on this, right? And then you go to the other stuff, right? We've got the reward calendar. Actually, we'll talk about that in a second. Then you get to the voting, and this is kind of bland. When we did community weeks last year, if I remember correctly, and I could be wrong about this, but this is how I remember it, we voted on each ability over the couple of weeks. We just voted and then never look at this page again, you know, other than to see where the votes are at, and most people already voted, so there's really no changing there, right? And we know what people voted for beforehand, so if I really wanted to vote for, I wouldn't vote for Gore Crescent, but if I really wanted to vote for Stagnator, like PJ and I talked about in our video a couple weeks ago, I wouldn't even bother, because I would look at this and go, okay, well, my vote's not going to make a difference, so I guess I'm going Wand of Submission, right? And that's fine. I'm glad, and we're going to get a Wand of Submission. I'm excited about that, but this didn't feel like the community really contributed much, right? Because there's a huge portion of the community, right? What's that? What would that be? 37% of the community that do not want this, and their say doesn't really mean a whole lot, right? So a little disappointing in the voting structure. The Fusion champion here, now granted, this is, I don't think Beastbane is particularly part of community weeks per se, but I like the Fusion. I'm excited about the Fusion. I want the Fusion on both of my accounts, and I am going for the Fusion on both of my accounts, but it's not Wixwell. And then we have Iudex Artor. I like this champion too. I want to be clear, guys, because I know I'm not looking for the smoke in my chat, in my comments. I think this guy's okay. Maybe a little bit better than okay. I think for brand new players, this guy is going to hit it out of the park and be a powerhouse. I really do believe that. If I had this guy on the free-to-play challenge, oh boy, would that change a whole heck of a lot. I gotta be real with you. I think he has some very interesting elements to his kit, especially for Arena. I am a fan of this champion, but it's not game-breaking, right? It's somewhere in between Arbiter and Gorgorab for me, right? Like, or even, you know, Seeker, you could be thrown in there too in that conversation. It's basically a version of champions that we already have. It's not this completely new meta-defining thing, and honestly, it's a little upsetting, right? Granted, we're not owed this, you know, like there's nothing saying that community weeks needs to be this grand spectacular thing, and not everything can live up to the first iteration of it, you know, so there are going to be some growing pains, if you will. Like, things are going to not always be as great as they were, and it's not fair of us, and I'm being honest here, it's not fair of us to necessarily expect they take something that was so amazing and then build upon it. I mean, that's good. I think they should do that, but we can't expect that, because eventually then you're only playing, it's like, okay, I'm not going to pull shards. I'm going to wait till community weeks because I know there'll be a really good champion there, right? Then why pull shards when everything I pull won't be as good as what's in community weeks or something along those lines? I'm just playing a little bit of devil's advocate here, but I was hyped for community weeks. I was hyped for the anniversary stuff, and Fabian is very, very good. I'm not knocking him. I think he was a good champion, certainly on par kind of with Armand's, who was, you know, the anniversary event last year. But this one was far more underwhelming. But let's get away from just talking about the champions and just talking about all of that, because you could make the argument, well, you're getting two legendaries, one fusion and one freebie. Last year you only got a fusion, but you got to vote on it. So is that a trade-off? I don't think so. But I've said my piece about the champions. Let's really talk about the thing that has really ruined it for me, and that is the reward calendar. Look, I understand that not every reward can be this great, grand, big thing, and unfortunately I don't have it in front of me, what we would get for a typical login legendary like Alice or whatever, but I think I remember it, from the free-to-play challenge. We were getting Savage gear, 5-star, I think one of them was a 6-star piece even, on the 7 days leading up to getting Alice, and then we go and get the soul after. Guys, they gave us 50 multi-battles as a reward today. What is that? That is not good enough. I mean, I can say bad things about every single reward here, even going so far as to say like 5-star speed gear. That's not anything impressive. But multi-battles? I do not need multi-battle. Like, I expect from community weeks, this big thing that they did last year that was so much fun, full of rewards, full of a great champion, voting, like I felt like I was interacting with the rest of the community. We had stuff to talk about. Oh, what are we going to vote for? We should vote for this one because it's better than that one. And 1 year later, it's devolved into, here's some multi-battles. I'm not singing the praises of any of these rewards, but they are at least better than multi-battles. This is the lowest bar of reward for me. And I'm sure that there are probably some of you that are mobile only or that don't use RSL Helper and are like, well, I really enjoyed those multi-battles. I will put those to use. And that's good, but I don't think that it's good enough to be part of this big special event that they want to make for the community, right? Like, this is the value that they view on the community of a whole, is that we are worthy of a few extra multi-battles, which are the same things that we get for the server shutting down for an up, right? Like multi-battles, energy, and clan boss key, I think we just got, right? I was just very, very disappointed with the overall impact of this event, and I wanted to share that and get your guys' thoughts. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? A bit of a shorter video, a bit of a different video for me, but I want something to look forward to in Raid, and I was very much looking forward to the Valentine's Day champions. That was a letdown for me. Very much looking forward to the anniversary. Fabian is really good, and I think, you know what, the anniversary, looking back on it, was probably okay, actually, because I think we got like 2x on every single type of shard, including primals, all that stuff. So I won't say anything too bad about the anniversary. I think they did pretty okay on that, but the community weeks was the other thing to really look forward to, and it's been a pretty big letdown for me. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Was this what you guys were expecting? Was, you know, are you enjoying what they're doing for community weeks? Did you like the voting? Like, let me know how you guys feel. Maybe I'm wrong here, maybe I'm in the minority, and that's fine, right? I just wanted to share my opinions on the situation with you guys, and I probably wouldn't have said anything if not for those multi-battles. That was the straw that broke my back, because that is just such a low bar of rewards, in my opinion. I mean, very, very low bar of rewards. I mean, what else is going to be in there? Mystery shards? I mean, you know what I mean?
Immortality! Take it! It's yours!
So, anyways, maybe I'm being a little too harsh, a little too critical, but I wanted to share that with you guys. Either way, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Please consider subscribing. That is the best way to support my channel. I am making a push to 5,000. We are getting closer every single day. So 4670 right now at the time of this recording. So if you'd be so kind to click that button, it's a huge help for me. Either way, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care.